Hey you guys, it's Vicky here, and it's kind of a rainy day, so I'm in the office and just going to make a video from here instead of being able to be outside. The sun will come out again, I'm sure of it. But I wanted to make a video today because I was corresponding with a fellow YouTuber about a really important topic, and it's come back into my head over and over again since we were writing to one another, and it's something that I wanted to follow up on. And it's actually a video that I tried to post yesterday that wound up being totally wonky with my camera and trying to edit things, and I didn't have any success. But the topic was about cravings and temptation and how to deal with cravings if you're trying to be raw. The first thing I want to say is that for me personally, and this is based on my point of view as a non-expert, I'm no expert at anything, I'm just new to all of this, but I'll tell you my experience. For me personally, I have probably the most powerful motivator there is, and that is survival. Weighing more than 300 pounds as I did for most of my life, realizing that I needed to make some changes was about realizing that if I didn't make those changes, I was going to, die much sooner than I need to. And that I would have been the cause of it because of what I was eating when I was eating all that junk food and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to point that out first of all, because I think there's a difference, and my heart goes out to you guys out there who are, thin or quite lean, and you're working so hard and trying to resist the cravings and the temptations, and yet you don't have this huge motivator of it being a life or death situation in your head. For me, and maybe other people out there could give their opinions too, for me, it really has come down at times to saying to myself, okay, what do you want? Do you want to keep living and be healthy? Or do you want to give in to some of those temptations and put more pressure and strain on your heart and your organs and your body? And again, I was feeling like something really bad was going to happen 6 months ago, and so, that has been a powerful motivator for me. But here's my other thought about this, as far as cravings and temptations go. I really believe that when we have cravings and we're tempted by things, unless it's because we're staring at a whole, shop full of food that, cooked food that, and we haven't eaten for a long time or something, obviously that's a tough situation. But I believe that most often if we have a craving or a temptation when we're already fed, it's because our body wants something. And I think we really need to listen to our bodies. And I've said this before, if you're hungry, hunger should be answered with eating. If you feel like eating something, it's truly my belief that you should eat, but just eat something raw. Because I think that over time what happens is by just continuing to eat raw or going back to raw, let's say you do eat some cooked food, just keep going back to raw, just keep going back to raw, just keep going back to raw. Because it's not really about being 100% raw, is it? If we're truly honest with one another, we might all agree that optimal health, perfect health and everything may be benefited from being 100% raw or however you see it. But the fact is that the more good food, the more raw food, the more nutrients we put into ourselves, the better. So if we're eating 95% raw and then just have a little slip up, if you want to call it that, from time to time, or eat something cooked from time to time, try not to make it into such a big deal. I was drinking some pomegranate juice, and I thought, my God, this is just beautiful. It was so sweet and delicious, and I was thrilled. And then I looked at the bottle that said 100% pomegranate juice, and I thought, fabulous, love it. And then I looked even at the finer print, and it said pasteurized. And I should have known, but at the same time, it wasn't raw. That was pasteurized. That's been that was treated with heat, and so not raw. But I sure am not gonna get myself too worked up or upset about it, because my goodness, I'm working hard at being raw. And so that's, I think, what we're all trying to do. And so that's what I want to say to you is, if you're hungry, eat, but try if you can to eat raw food. If you find yourself not eating something that's raw, don't be too hard on yourself. I know it's hard and it's like a long journey, and but just keep going. Just keep going back to raw, because the benefits get better and better and better and better. And so don't deprive your body, and in turn don't get your head all messed up with this idea of how you've cheated, or you've fallen off the wagon, or you've somehow done something negative by eating food. Food is a joyful experience. It nourishes us. It gives us energy. It's a great thing. Enjoy your food. And if you have to lose weight, or you want better health, and you're using and have adopted a raw lifestyle as the way of eating so that you can have the best health that you want, you're already like way ahead of many other people who are still caught in the junk food, fast food cycle. So, count your blessings, not the little slip-ups, and just keep going. That's my advice. I hope no one minds me giving advice. I think that over time our appetite changes, our palate changes, and it just gets better and better and better. So hang in there, keep going. Don't be hard on yourself, and keep going. Okay, talk to you later, everyone. Bye.